Good morning, everyone. Myself Vaishaki Sharkar, Nursing Faculty, Government College of Nursing, NRS Medical College and Hospital, Kolkata, West Bengal. Firstly, I would like to thank Mr. Editor of IJSR because of in crisis situation, they all encouraged us to present our hard work. Thank you, sir, very much. Now, the title of the study a study to determine the prevalence of school dropouts and its association with selected factors among children of 6 to 19 years residing in a rural community of West Bengal. Now the introduction. The wealth of nation is determined by the educational attainment and the health status of its population. Education aims to bring out desirable change in behaviors of an individual. Background of the study. Literacy is the key to build human capital, and human capital is the vital ingredient in building a nation. A key strategy for creating sufficient and appropriate human capital is to focus on basic education for all children. If we see the last census data on educational status of children in India, we can find that out of every 100 children, 19 continue to be out of school. Out of every 100 children who enrolled, 70 dropped out by the time they reached the secondary level. Out of every 100 children who dropped out of school, among them 66 are the girls. World Bank reported that India's gross enrollment rate at the secondary level is 40%, which is much lower than the East Asia and Latin America. Both are 70% and 82% respectively. Now the justification of the study. A report was published in the National Bureau of Economic Research stating that an additional 4 years of education lowers 5 years mortality by 1.8%. It also reduces the risk of heart disease by 2.16% and the risk of diabetes by 1.3%. So we can easily understand that how much education is important to, uh, for our betterment. Education is the major factor influencing health, especially female education. A major factor in the low infant mortality rate in Kerala as because of their highest female literacy rate. Objective of my study is to find out the prevalence of school dropout among children of 6 to 19 years in a rural community of West Bengal, India. Second objective is to identify the selected factors of school dropout among 6 to 19 years old children residing in a rural community of West Bengal as expressed by the children and their parents. And the third objective is to determine the association between school dropout children with selected factors like socio-economic conditions of the family, school accessibility, interest of child to education, and parent views on equal education. Here are some operational definition. School dropouts refers to those children who had enrolled in the school register but discontinued their studies at school for 3 consecutive months or more except holidays and vacations as reported by the either children or their parents. Schoolgoers are those who are not dropped out and who still attending school till investigator interviewed. B.G. Prasad's scale of socio-economic conditions has been used to identify their socio-economic conditions. School accessibility means the distance of school from residence of a particular subject and is expressed in kilometers and the transport used by subject to reach the school. Interest of the child to education means it is the willingness of the child to attend school and his and her academic performance as measured by a semi-structured interview schedule. Parent views on education means parents expressed opinion regarding education of children in terms of compulsory education, and equal education for both boys and girls as measured by a semi-structured interview schedule. This is the conceptual framework, and I have been used Emoji King's goal attainment theory. Now the method of research. Approach was quantitative, non-experimental, and it's a descriptive survey design. Sample children of 6 to 19 years and their any one of parent. Sample size is 147 children of 6 to 19 years and their 95 parents. Setting for pilot study, it is a village Chitgram of Nanut block of West Bengal, and for final study, it is the village of Ukrundi of Nanut block, West Bengal. Sampling technique, non-probability purposive sampling technique used to select setting, and the random sampling technique was used to select the sample, and it was a door-to-door visit. Now the data collection tool and data analysis. Two tool has been used. First tool is to identify the demographic profile of the subject, and second tool is to identify the selected factors of school dropout analyzed by frequency and percentage distribution, association of selected factors and school dropout analyzed through chi-square test of association, reasons of school dropout expressed in rank order. This is the schematic presentation of research design. Population, as I told earlier, it's a 6 to 19 years children and any one of their parents. Sample size 6 to 19 years children are 147 and their parents is 95. Sampling technique, it's a multi-stage sampling technique, so on. Now the findings or result. From this pie diagram, we can find that 85.72% are school goers and 14.128% are the school dropouts. From this demographic table, we can easily say that school goers 126 children and school dropout 21 children, maximum of them, all of them are Hindu, maximum are them from scheduled caste and nuclear family. This bar diagram shows the percent distribution of school dropout children by their dropout class and sex. From this bar diagram, we can say that maximum dropouts class are in class 6. That means maximum boys are dropped out in class 6. This table shows that description of present activity of school dropout children in frequency and percent. From this table, we can say that 57.15% school dropout children are now engaged in field work, whereas 4.76% are not doing anything. This is the rank table of reasons behind school dropout. As per parents' view, they ranked first to the distance of school from residence, and same rank given by the child, they also ranked first to the distance of school from residence. But where children ranked, both earning and household work are the second rank for reasons for school dropout. But in their parents' view, they ranked earning is the second rank and household work is the third rank for the reason of school dropout. Now the association between school dropout and selected factors. This is my third objective. From this table, we can say there is a significant association between school dropout and the socio-economic conditions of the family. And this table shows that there is also a significant association between school dropout and school accessibility in terms of mode of transport to reach the schools. This is Another significant association found in between school dropout and child's interest on education in terms of attendance and in terms of academic performance both. Another association shows there is a significant association between parent views on equal education and school dropout. So the major finding of this study. Firstly, the findings related to the characteristics of the participant. From this, we can find that prevalence of school dropout was 14.28%. That means 21 out of 147. Most number of dropouts were boys, almost 81%. School dropout were more, that means 33.33% in class 6. Most school dropout children, that is 57.14%, were engaged in field work like cultivation, embroidery work, masonry work, and any other job either in village or outside the village. Findings related to the reason behind school dropout. As we see that first rank was given both by the parent and the children are the distance of school from residence. Second rank was given to factor for earning according to parents' view, but according to child's view, they ranked household work and earning both in second. Third rank for school dropout was given to household work as per parents' view, and as per child's view, it was field work. Other factors of school dropout also there, like failure in examination, looking after family members, pets, etc. Now the findings related to the association of selected factors. We see that significant association found between socioeconomic conditions and the school dropout, school accessibility and school dropout in terms of mode of transport, child's interest on education in terms of attendance and school dropout, child's interest on education in terms of academic performance and school dropout. Parent views on equal education has also a significant association with school dropout. Now the hypothesis developed from this study. First one is there is a significant relationship between socio-economic conditions of the family and school dropout of their children. Second hypothesis is there is a significant relationship between school accessibility in terms of transport and school dropout. Third one is there is a significant relationship between child interest to education and school dropout. Fourth one is there is a significant relationship between parent views towards equal education and school dropout. Now in discussion we can say that the finding says that there is a prevalence of school dropout is 14.28%, and this present study is correlates to the result of annual status of education report. They show that 3.3% of 6 to 14 years age group and 15.3% of 15 to 16 years age group children of rural India were dropped out of school. Now the limitations of the study. Generalized is limited to the district only and cannot be generalized on whole West Bengal. Village Ukrundi of Nanur block where study has been done is dominated by scheduled caste and all residents were Hindu. Now the expected benefit from this study. As a nurse, we the voice of lead. So, involvement of nursing personnel in every aspect of human being is become obvious. So, in every nursing curriculum, health education and awareness program should be included so that before bringing in any change to human, we can prepare ourselves. In case of health administration, the findings of the study can help the health administrator to provide necessary support and awareness for implementation of nursing curriculum which emphasizes on basic education and adolescent health. Awareness program should be implemented regarding age appropriate marriage of child, girl child especially, social evils, superstitions, etc. In case of health service, health is not isolated from education. Health means all-round development like social, economical, educational, cultural, etc. Nowadays, emphasis is given on holistic development, which can be achieved only through proper education. So we can conclude that prevalence of school dropout was 14.28%. The major reason of school dropout were distance of school from residence and earning and household work. Maximum school dropout children are boys. These are the few references I have been showing here, and thank you all for your active listening. Thank you very much. Be safe and healthy.